Number 3 says Jacob North wants to buy a 4-year-old Palomino sedan. His friend has a V8 4-door that he will sell Jacob at wholesale. The car has a manual transmission, DVD player, leather seats, and power sunroof, and 53,480 miles. Premier Certified Pre-Owned Autos has a V6 4-door that is being sold at retail. The car has power mirrors, front bucket seats, aluminum wheels, and 73,840 miles. It does not have air conditioning. Which car will cost Jacob less and how much less? Okay, so let's go with friend's car, and we'll figure up all its stats. Then over here we'll have Premier Auto, we'll call it. Now, so basically what we've got to do is just add up the pluses and the minuses. Okay? First of all, what is average retail value? What kind is this? It's a V8 4-door, right? The retail value for that is what? Look up at figure 9.2, up at the top of the page. Do you guys see it? Guys, how about this? Put your pencils down. Everybody watch. When we're done, I'll leave it up here. You can write it down. Okay, so put your pencils down. V8 4-door, what does it say the base price is? Okay. Now, did he say he'll sell it at wholesale? Oh, he said he will sell it to Jacob at wholesale. So how much is it? $13,270. Everybody understand the difference? If you look up at the chart. Okay, he says he'll sell it at wholesale. It has manual transmission. Manual transmission. Is $650. It's a DVD player. Is how much? $540. Leather seats, which is what? $240. Has power sunroof. And it has 53,480 miles. And here, mileage. Now, here's the thing. We need to put a negative in front of that, make it nice and big so we realize that's a deduction, isn't it? So the mileage deduction is, what'd you guys say, minus 675?
You're deducting 650 from the manual transmission as well.
Oh, it says deduct 750. Good call. Did you guys see that on the manual transmission over there to the left? It said deduct. So we need to put a big minus here. 650. See, I thought you deducted for that, but I didn't look far enough. So, okay. So, retail price is simply what? All that stuff added together. When I say add, we are adding some negatives, aren't we? So, get your calculator out. 13,270 minus 650 plus 540 plus 240 plus 475 minus 675, and what do you get? Wow. What does that tell you about the options and deductions? You deducted $70 when it all added together, right? And if you look, I mean, your deductions add up to $1,325. And it doesn't look like the other would add to quite that, so that's right. All right, Premier Auto. They're selling it at retail. And it's a V6 four-door. How much do they, V6 four-door, and they're selling it at retail, correct? V6 four-door, 15,500, right? Has power mirrors. That's an ad, right? How much? 250. What's my next thing on the list? Front bucket seats. And that's an add-on. So that's 220. Aluminum wheels.
Mr. Sam, what are aluminum wheels?
They're not hubcaps. It's a whole wheel. Aluminum wheels is 120. Its mileage is 73,840. And it's a what? Minus.
1775.
Now, and then it says it does not have air conditioning. That's a deduction, isn't it? So we're going to subtract 850. Add those all up. Huh?
13,465.
Now, so which one's cheaper? His friend's car, right? Now, the funny thing is, that isn't necessarily the one you should buy. Who knows? His friend may go race this thing. You know, he may be crazy with it. He may know that his friend has beat the thing up pretty good. So maybe it's not the better deal. But at the same time, I would say if you knew he took care of it, the one on the left is by far the better deal. Because if you ever do decide this thing, you're going to get more out of it. Its retail value is much more than that, isn't it? Its retail value is another, how much? $3,405. So if you were to say, I guess I shouldn't put retail there, I should just put price, shouldn't I? This is a retail price because this one's value is actually what? If you had 17,605, isn't it? And those are the type of things you keep into effect. This one's, what it would cost you would be 13,200, but its retail value is 17,605. So even if those numbers were close the other way, I think I'd get the one on the left, unless like I said, I knew the guy just beat his car up, because then it may not be that good a deal. But all right, these are the type of things you need to look at. Another thing to look at when you're getting used cars: how many owners has it had? If it's had a bunch of owners, stay away. You know, look up the Carfax, those type of things, you know, when you're getting a used car. Because the thing about it is when you're making payments on something, if something goes wrong with it, you're kind of stuck. You got to find a way to get that fixed, because you're still paying payments on this, and you're losing value in your, you know, what you got. It's really easy to say that 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 4x4 2005 truck that's just decked out is a lot better deal than the 4x2 2010 truck you could get. You know what I mean? For the same price or close to around it. That has probably got more in it, or, nicer and less miles. But the decked out one, is that really worth it? That's the type of things you gotta look into. That's the same thing here, But but one big thing you're getting here is a bigger engine, which definitely raises the value of it, so. Anyhow, your assignment is just 1 through 10 again. Make sure and show all steps and work, right conditions, and draw the tables. You don't have to draw you don't have to write the big table, about the Palomino or anything, but I do want that table drawn on 4, 5, and 6. And I want some work shown. I want you breaking, I'm only giving you 10 problems, and I did one of them for you. Okay? I want you breaking down stuff like this, and I don't want just answers written down. Prove to me you're doing it.